Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. See by title below, yes, this is on episode 6 of Konosuba Season 2. Yes, finally another episode is out, and it was a pretty hilarious episode. In my opinion, honestly, I would have to say it's not the most funny and the best episode so far. I actually think compared to the episodes previously, this episode did go down a little bit, but I still, of course, it still brought a smile to my face. I definitely still laughed a whole bunch, especially considering this episode, it was kind of more of a trolly episode in terms of everything that happens in this one, you know, like full blown. There's so many moments where it's like, damn, it's so cool, or damn, this is gonna happen. The next moment it just goes like, here's a troll, you're a troll, everyone's a troll in this episode, literally. So of course, first off, we start off, looks like, you know, the whole thing with, you know, Vanir in the last episode. Yeah, he's not dead yet. He is not dead. He was like, oh, see, look at my mask. And I'm like, what the hell is that? What's on your mask? I thought it was going to be like a little crack. And I was like, oh, he was damaged a little. I was like, that is not a little. And then it actually shows that, yeah, he's not Vanir the third. He's Vanir the second now because he lost one of his lives. So he still has 2 more lives. So, yeah, he's still alive. And now he's working with Wiz. He no longer works for the demon, the devil king and everything, so he's no longer one of the commanders. So I mean, it still worked out in the end for Kazuma because, you know, he's no longer accused of being a spy and everything, and he's debt free now. So we're over all that debt stuff. This kind of is like, in a way, a new arc, since, you know, like the whole previous episodes have been all towards, you know, something to do with his debt and everything. And now everything is good with that. Then now he has money and he can buy stuff. So of course, guess what he wants to do? He wants to make some new stuff, obviously stuff from his world. As we saw with Vanir, first thing he makes in this one is a kotatsu, to which it was pretty hilarious seeing he's like didn't want to get out from underneath. It was super cold, obviously, and like once like the weird squiggly arm thing, his squiggly arms coming out and like getting darkness with like frosting magic, and then draining, you know, Megumin's magic as well, to which of course, guess what, that ends up affecting later towards in the episode when they're fighting the thing, and she doesn't have enough magic. So all of a sudden Kazuma's like, it was my fault. Yes, Kazuma, it was your fault. But of course, before I get on to talking about, you know, that whole weird lizard racing whatever thing they called it, pretty much, yeah, he gets a new sword as well, a katana. And I was like full blown like, damn, we're gonna see Kazuma with a cool ass katana. Hopefully it's a cool ass name, you know. But as always, I knew something was going to be stupid. Something was going to be completely bad with this. Not only, of course, did he get a sword, he got some cool armor and everything. I was expecting, since he got like a katana though, to get like some samurai looking armor. But he had more of knight looking armor. The colors were kind of weird though. I don't know why he would pick those colors. But pretty much, he gets in the armor. He looks pretty badass. Everyone, including Darkness, Megumi, you know, Aqua, all of them are like, oh my gosh, you look so cool. Do a pose. And he's just like, Doom. And it's like, he can't move in that, can he? Doom. You know, you don't need to make a pose, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he can't move. It's too heavy. Oh my gosh. It's like, didn't he think about that before? I don't think, you know, he obviously can't use heavy armor, but I'm pretty sure he can get like some type of medium armor. Right now he's just got cloth armor. That's like full blown like damn plate armor, mail armor. That's too much. Tone it down a little and you can still look pretty badass. But nonetheless, he still looked cool. Put the katana on his back, like on the back of him, and it looked pretty damn cool. And then of course he makes a cool pose like this, like with a cape flying and everything. I'm like, damn, what a badass. Something stupid's gonna happen, isn't it? And yes, he walks by, boom, all the swords fall down, puts them back up. Sorry. Boom, pose, cool pose again. About to walk out. Boom, he can't get through the door. Huh? Tries to move the door open a little more. Boom, still can't get through the door. Just either grab your sword and move it up like this a little and walk out, or like move sideways and get out. What the heck? He didn't need to do what he ends up doing, which is of course shortening his blade. For one thing, I already felt his katana was kind of small from the way they were showing it, and then now it's pretty much like that's not a sword anymore. You can't call it a sword, it's a dagger. Oh my gosh, Kazuma. And then of course, here we go. He's trying to think of a cool badass name. At least do something with that, you know? Then of course, oh my gosh, Megumin is such a troll. He's like, you know, pretty much like trying to name his sword. All of a sudden, she's like, it's Chunchunmaru or something like that, something stupid like that. And he's like, huh? It's not gonna be something stupid like that. It's gonna be something cool and blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, you see the tag on the handle, like pretty much engraved into his sword. Thus, pretty much, we have Kazuma with the legendary sword, or pretty much dagger, Chunchunmaru. Oh man, that whole thing when he was talking about like if he does beat the Devil King and everything, and his sword ends up in a museum dagger. I keep saying sword because it should be a sword, but it's a damn dagger. I can imagine going to like a museum and be like, oh my gosh, look, it's the legendary sword, well, dagger of the hero that killed the Devil King. It's Chunchunmaru. Oh my gosh, Megumin. Oh my gosh. And that's not the only thing she ends up naming. That's not the only thing she ends up writing down on something. As we see later on in the episode with, you know, Kazuma and his Excalibur his Excalibur down there. Oh my gosh. I mean, hey, that's a compliment in a way. But of course, pretty much in that part, the rest of the episode that happened was, you know, they have adventure. You know, it's time for a mission and everything. Kazuma, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty damn good with the archery skills now. Before it was pretty damn bad, but he was pretty good. He got a couple shots in, even as the Queen Rider or whatever it's called was coming down, snipe, and it was like super badass. I'm like, wow, he actually killed it. He got in the head. And as it was falling down, I was thinking, it's not dead yet, is it? It's going to come down and hit him or something. No, it is dead. But instead, it falls on him, on the tree, breaks the tree. He falls down, snaps his neck. That's how he ends up losing. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Super badass coming to that point. And then, of course, that ends up happening, you know? And then, of course, you got this whole part with him back being dead and everything. Him pretty much like, oh, my heroine, it's actually Edis, you know, I wanna. And then of course this whole thing with him pretty much wanting to just, you know, be reborn as a baby or something with a family with a hot older stepsister and a hot younger stepsister as well. It's like, oh, okay, that's what you want, huh? I mean, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good life. And of course they pretty much start, Aqua's saying that darkness is drawing on her body, then Megumin's doing something to his body, and like, you're dead, who cares, you're gonna be reborn, you know, who cares about that, right? Also he ends up going back, and before he even goes back, for one thing, let's just say what he ends up saying is pretty much, I'm okay with them being padded. I want to see her reaction, because her reaction is quite funny a lot of times, pretty much embarrassed at everything that Aqua is saying and stuff. And then of course comes back to life, the whole thing with pretty much they don't know what, you know, Kazuma still doesn't know what's going on, what Megumin did to her, you know, his body. And later on, of course, then he finds out with the Excalibur thing. And it just ends the whole episode with, you know, his towel coming down and Aqua just smirk like, she's not impressed at all. Literally not impressed at all. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, in my opinion, I didn't think it was as good as the other previous episodes, but it was still completely hilarious. Still brought a smile to my face as usual, and I can't wait to see what's going to be happening in the next episodes. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, feel a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.